Friends, did you know? Being a student is a big challenge. There are many requirements, projects, and exams. How much more if you have an added health challenge? That's the story of many young people living without a thyroid gland. Imagine, the thyroid is like the engine of our body. It produces hormones that give us energy, regulate our metabolism, and maintain a proper heart rate. When it's gone, we need external help for our body to keep running. But this is not a hindrance to achieving our dreams. Just imagine you wake up in the morning, not because of an alarm clock, but because you need to take medicine. This is the reality of a student without a thyroid. Even before coffee or breakfast, you need to take a small tablet that will be your fuel for the whole day. Being consistent with this is key. Sometimes it's hard, especially if you're up all night studying or have a sudden errand. But discipline in taking medicine is as important as attending class. This is the foundation of a healthy life, even with a missing body part. The challenge is not just waking up in the morning. It's felt throughout the day. You get tired easily, feel cold easily, and sometimes it's hard to focus on lectures. These are symptoms of hypothyroidism, or a lack of thyroid hormone. That's why, aside from medicine, you also need enough rest and proper nutrition. You need to be smarter in choosing what you eat and in managing your time. Every decision, from food to sleep time, has a big impact on your health and school performance. This story is not meant to scare you, but to give inspiration. It shows that we can overcome any obstacle. The loss of a thyroid is not the end of the world. In fact, it's the beginning of a new journey full of learning about oneself and the importance of discipline. With the help of science and modern medicine, a student can continue studying, make friends, and fulfill their dreams. It's a reminder that our strength is not measured by what we lack, but by how we face it. The magical tablet we're talking about is called levothyroxine. Friend, this is a synthetic or man-made hormone that is exactly like the T4 hormone produced by our thyroid. This replaces the missing hormone in the body. That's why it's very important to take it every day, without fail. Being consistent in taking it maintains a stable hormone level in our blood. When hormones are stable, our energy, mood, and overall health are also stable. This is the secret to keeping up with the fast pace of student life. Now, how do you properly take levothyroxine? Remember 3 simple rules. First, take it on an empty stomach, about 30 to 60 minutes before breakfast. This is to ensure that nothing hinders the absorption of the medicine into our body. Second, only water should be paired with it. Do not take it with coffee, milk, or juice. Third, maintain the same time of intake every day. If you took it at 6 in the morning today, try to take it at 6 tomorrow as well. This routine helps the body get used to it and stay balanced. There are also foods and supplements that should be avoided when taking levothyroxine. This includes calcium-rich foods like milk and cheese, iron supplements, soy products, and high-fiber foods like oatmeal. This doesn't mean you can't eat them. You just need to wait at least 4 hours after taking the medicine before consuming them. Knowing what to avoid is important to get the full effect of your maintenance medicine. Knowledge is power, especially in taking care of our health. Some might think, the medicine has a long effect, can I skip a day? The answer is no. Even though levothyroxine has a long half-life or stays in the body for a long time, daily intake ensures a continuous and stable supply of the hormone. Skipping even just one day can lead to a drop in hormone levels, which will result in the return of symptoms like fatigue and feeling cold. Discipline in daily intake is a small sacrifice for a healthy and normal life. For a thyroidless student living in a dorm, having a structured daily routine is very important. This serves as a guide to stay on track with studies and health. For example, a typical day would start by waking up at 5:30 a.m. At this time, you'd immediately take levothyroxine with a glass of water. Then, you'd have 30 to 60 minutes free to organize your things, read notes, or do some light stretching. By 6:30 a.m., you can have breakfast. This simple schedule ensures that the medicine is taken correctly. Choosing the right food is also a big part of the routine. In a dorm, options are limited, but that's no reason to eat just anything. Avoid overly processed foods and sugary drinks that can cause sudden spikes and drops in energy levels. Choose foods rich in protein, vegetables, and fruits. If you're having a high-fiber breakfast like oatmeal, make sure it's been 4 hours since you took your medicine. Planning your meals, even simple ones, is a big help in maintaining energy throughout the school day. Stress management is also critical. College life is full of stress from deadlines and exams. Stress can affect hormone levels and overall well-being. Set aside time for relaxation. This could be by walking around campus, listening to music, talking to friends, or simply taking 15 minutes to breathe deeply. Taking care of your mental health is as important as taking care of your physical health. Remember, you're not a machine. You also need rest and time for yourself. Regular exercise should also be included in the routine. You don't need intense gym workouts. 30 minutes of brisk walking, jogging, or a simple home workout in the dorm is enough. Exercise helps boost metabolism, improve mood, and fight fatigue. Just make sure to listen to your body. If you're tired, rest. Don't force yourself. Being balanced in all things, studies, food, exercise, and rest, is the key to a successful and healthy student life. As graduation approaches, more things need to be taken care of, including medical clearance. For a student with a medical condition, open communication with the school is important. Don't hesitate to approach your school clinic or the student affairs office. Explain your situation and present a medical certificate from your doctor or endocrinologist. This is so they can understand your condition and provide any necessary considerations, especially for physical activities like PE or internships. Communicating with the school is not a sign of weakness, but of self-responsibility. If you need special accommodation, such as more time for an exam due to difficulty focusing or brain fog, this can be discussed. The important thing is to inform the right person. Schools today are more open to helping students with special needs. Being proactive in communicating can help make your final year in college smoother and less stressful. Aside from talking to the school, don't forget regular checkups with your doctor. Usually, blood tests for thyroid-stimulating hormone, or TSH, are done every 6 months to a year to ensure the correct dosage of your medicine. Being obedient to your doctor's advice is the most important part of self-care. They are your partner in this journey. Don't be afraid to ask questions if you don't understand something or if you feel something new in your body. Early consultation is always better. Remember, friend, having a health challenge should not be a hindrance to achieving your dreams. Life without a thyroid is a life that requires extra discipline and knowledge, but it is a normal and productive life. With the right medicine, the right routine, and proper self-care, you can finish your studies, have a good career, and live a happy and healthy life. Your journey is proof that true strength comes from determination and self-love, so just keep going because you can do it.